Hi guys, welcome back. It's Violet Shadows. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit off today. I just got some sad news and I want to stay on schedule. So I'm doing this and I'm trying not to focus on it. So I hope this is a good description and I hope you enjoy it. Today we are reading Aerie Has a Family by Patents_Pen. Let's get on with this. Aerie walked into the dorms behind Deku. Hey everyone. Deku waved. Everyone waved. Hey Deku. Hey Aerie. Ochaka smiled. Hi. Aerie's timid voice spoke. She looked around, her eyes landing on a particular boy in the room. He had a huge scar, and his hair was two completely different colors, as well as his eyes. She's never seen anyone like him before. Hey Deku, who's that? Aerie whispered, looking over at him. Midoriya smiled. That's Todoroki. He's my friend. You should go say hi. Aerie slowly approached the boy. Hi, she said softly. Hello, you're Aerie, right? Todoroki asked, giving a little smile. Todoroki wasn't all that good with kids. At least he doesn't think he is, though everyone else says otherwise. But he'll try for Aerie's sake. Knowing what she's been through, he can't help but feel like they can relate too much to one another. Aerie nodded. Deku told me your name is Todoroki. Aerie said, giving a smile back. That it is. Todoroki nodded. If you don't mind me asking, how'd you get your scar? Aerie asked. Ice burn, Todoroki stated. Oh, from your quack? Aerie asked again. No, from my mother. It was an accident. Todoroki answered. Oh no! Aerie gasped. It's okay, it happened a long time ago. Todoroki says, trying to reassure her. Aerie blinked. Deku talks about you a lot. He says you're a really good friend. Aerie smiles. Does he? Todoroki laughed. Aerie nodded. Well, guess what? Todoroki said, leaning down to her level. He talks about you a lot too. He's really brave for saving you. Aerie smiles wider and nods. Oh, Mr. Might had told me you were saved by Deku too. Todoroki chuckled. Yeah, in a way I was. Aerie looked at him with her eyes filled with excitement and interest. You want to hear about it? Todoroki smiled. Aerie nodded. Todoroki sighed. Well, I guess in a way I corrupted myself and allowed myself to succumb to the words and abuse given to me. And put up walls, not allowing myself to be hurt by anyone else, but of course Midoriya, being Midoriya. He helped me. He brought light back into my life. My tunnel vision was cleared. Aerie looked amazed. Wow! Deku can save anyone. He can save people from emotions, monsters. Aerie smiled. Yeah, he really can. Todoroki laughed. Oh yeah, Deku has a drawing of you in his journal. Aerie said, jumping up and down. He talked about your quirk a lot. It's really cool because you have two. Todoroki smiled. Over the weeks, whenever Aerie would come over to the dorms, she would look for one of two people, Todoroki or Deku. Todoroki had quickly become one of her favorite people, and it was well deserved. I mean, how could someone who made an ice castle in the middle of summer just so you could feel like Elsa not be your favorite person? Hi, Todoroki. Aerie smiled as she waved at him. Hi, Aerie. He smiled back. You're tall, she stated, looking up at him. Much taller than Deku. She laughed. Todoroki chuckled. Oh, hey, Aerie. What's your favorite flower? Todoroki asked. Lily. Aerie smiled. Todoroki used the eyesight to make an iced lily for her. Ta-da. He smiled. Eric gasped and laughed gladly, taking the lily. It's so pretty. Eric smiled. Thank you. She hugged him. Heterochromia, Ari said, trying to sound it out. Deku nodded. That's why its eyes are two different colors? Deku nodded. It's pretty rare, and so is the fact that it can affect hair. In my opinion, Todoroki might be one of the rarest people on Earth. Deku stated, Really? Ari gasped. I mean, he must be really special. Ari smiled. Todoroki is one of my favorite people. Ari stated as she went back to drawing. I'm glad he's one of my favorite people, too. Deku smiled. There, all done. I drew a picture of our family and my favorite people. Ari smiled. It's Mr. Aizawa, Michael, Shinso, and Denki with Naja, Ochaka, Mirio, Todoroki, and you. Ari smiled. That's very nice, Ari. Deku laughed. He read the titles she had put on everyone. Dad Zyra, Poppy, Mitchell, Big Brother, Shinso, Big Sister, Naijara, Big Sister, Ochaka, Big Brother, Mirio, and Big Brother, Deku. Eri gasped, she forgot one! Deku laughed. Alright, of course, silly me. And last but not least, Big Brother Todoroki. Eri giggled once he read the last part. I need to show Todoroki now. She squealed happily, grabbing the paper and running off. Eri was in the common room with Ochaka, Bakugo, and Zero, and Kirishima. She watched the TV almost amazed at the sparkling lights that exploded with a burst of color. Then Kirishima got an idea. Hey, Eri, have you ever seen fireworks in person? He asked. Eri shook her head. No. Almost the entire room gasped. We haven't taken her to see fireworks yet? Ochaka gasped. No. Eri said again. Well, Kirishima said, we have our own personal fireworks right here. He put his hand on Bakugo's shoulder. Bakugo sighed. Fine, if it's for Eri, I'll do it. Kirishima ran up the stairs with Ochaka. What are we gonna do? What are you gonna do? Eri asked nervously. We're gonna go outside so you can see the fireworks. Bakugo smirked. After a while, there was a thud and a rumble. Almost everyone was running out the doors with blankets wrapped around them. I got Todoroki! Deku yelled, tearing Todoroki over his shoulders. I have snacks! Denki shouted. Bakugo groaned. Idiots. Bakugo got up and held his hands. Come on, Eri, let's go with him. Eri carefully took it and walked outside with him. Everyone was sitting wrapped up in blankets. Eri walked over to Deku and sat with him on Ochako. Are you ready? Todoroki asked. Yeah, but fuck it up and I'll kill you. Bakugo states. Todoroki shrugged, grabbing Bakugo's hands. Todoroki used the fire from his foot to launch them in the air, using almost all his force. He launched Bakugo higher in the air. Bakugo floated for a moment, attempting to conjure up some of his biggest explosions, and bigger explosions they were. Eri looked up in amazement as Bakugo's explosions lit up the sky. They weren't quite fireworks, but she definitely wasn't complaining. Who cares about silly shapes and colors when you have bright exploding stars? Bakugo moved through the air with his quirk, making shapes with fast explosions occasionally, and some bigger ones, or even lots of small ones. Even some of the other classes in the dorms seemed to enjoy it, some of them even coming out in the balconies or joining the class 1A on the blankets. After about 25 minutes, the show unfortunately had to end. Ochaka was at her limits, and Bakugo's heart would probably explode if he went on for any longer. But Ari didn't mind. She understands. She was happy regardless, and she knew immediately what she had to do when she got home. Ari grabbed the pitcher from the refrigerator. Ari, you have to go to bed, Mike states. I know, Papa, but I have to add someone to my drawing. Mike just let out a little sigh. Ari continued to draw, adding red eyes and spiky hair. And above the drawing, Big Brother Bakugo. The end. I hope I didn't sound too bad over this. I know I didn't break out crying at any point, so I'm considering this a win, and overall this chapter is amazing. Please go check out the author. I can't wait to see you for the one-shot next week. Toodaloo!